Hey, it's great to be with you again today. It's hard to look at the news anymore, isn't it? I mean, there is just so much bad news out there, and we're coming out of 2 years of pandemic where we have been isolated and secluded for much of the time. And I was reading an article the other day about a college athlete who was battling depression, and ultimately she took her own life. And as I started thinking about that, we are all battling some some issue, aren't we? We are not perfect people. We even though, we go to work or we go to church or we go to some event and somebody says, "Hey, Joe, how are you doing?" And we're like, "Hey, I'm doing great. How about you?" But inside, got this thing going on where I might have financial issues. I have a broken relationship. Somebody in my family just passed away. There's all these issues that are going on in our lives that kind of stack up on us, right? They pile up on us, and then all of a sudden we're dealing with this incredible heaviness. And here's what people seem to do. Well, you know what? I'll just go down to the bar and have a couple pops, or now that marijuana is legalized in a lot of places, maybe I'm just going to go out and smoke a joint somewhere. You know what? Maybe I'm distraught about my marriage, and I'm just going to run into the arms of another woman or another man. My kids are messed up, so I'm just going to put them in some place where I don't have to think about them anymore. I'm going to send them away to some boarding school so I don't even have to see their dumb faces, right? And we pile up and we try to self-medicate. We try to take care of our own problems, and we try to just put them out of our mind by doing other things than the right thing. You see, we should own up to our problems. We should face them, and then we should talk about it. We should talk about it with someone that can help us. We can go to a counselor. We can go to a pastor or a priest. We can go to a rabbi. We can go to someone who that we know has wisdom in life and can share some information with us. We need to not try to deal with things on our own, because we will mess it up, right? We are fallible creatures, aren't we? We make big mistakes, and then we try to cover it up by making other mistakes. So as we go through these days, as we go through this life, and we look at all of the things that are going on around us, it's easy to be overcome with loneliness and depression and anxiety. But who should we turn to ultimately? We have the opportunity to turn to God, who was the same yesterday as he is today, and he'll be the same tomorrow. He is a God who does not change. He loves us with a never-ending love. We don't have to fake it with him because he knows our hearts. And as he knows our hearts, he sees the hurt inside, and he loves us anyway. We should turn to him and those who love him, who will try to help us through these days. May God continue to pour out his grace, mercy, and blessings on each and every one of us until we get to meet again. Amen. Amen.